This is the PartyPoker.com World Open 4. The best in the business are queuing up to put their hold'em skills on the line for one of poker's major championships.
If you're looking to get better, you've got to come and play with the best.
For me, poker is a real sport.
I think it would mean everything to win this tournament. It's a fantastic, prestigious event.
If I win it, it's all skill.
You do know there's one of the rules, you've got to shout snap when you get the best hand.
12 heats will be played out, and in this round, the winners go through to the semifinals. The runners-up get a second chance in a turbo round. Over $500,000 is the prize pool, and the winner will take a huge $250K first prize. Also, nobody knows how the pros' minds tick like Neil Badbeat Channing. He'll be given his insights on the moves that grew. This is unique. This is poker at its best.
That's winning. Wow, wow, wow.
Dreams will be crushed.
Unreal, man.
Wow. And champions will be born.
Yeah.
Heat 6 promises to be another great match. These are the players tonight. Haase has been playing Hold'em for 3 years, and he reached the turbo round in the European Open 4. Still finding his feet in this format, this man is jumping back in it.
I've got to be a little bit more aggressive to better my game this time, and I have got to suss out the opponents at a quicker pace than you would in a longer tournament.
Pippa Flanders may seem shy, but don't be fooled. It's all part of the game plan. And she has nailed this format many times before. She won the World Open 2, pocketing $200,000.
His name's Emo, and I wouldn't dream of playing poker without him now.
This hotshot has an impressive CV when it comes to poker cash wins. Taking to the World Open table for the first time is Stuart Rudder.
This is probably more intense. You only get one chance. You probably need to play very well, that's for sure, but you probably need to get lucky at some point as well. So I'm feeling quite a lot of pressure for something like today.
William Pretty Boy Martin doesn't fear anyone on the felt. His biggest poker achievement is taking 14th place at the Irish Open, and tonight he will be putting his skills to the test.
I love the cameras love me. Match made in heaven.
Simon Craig, known as Trigger, is raring to go. His biggest claim to fame is taking out Phil Ivey in the Global Poker Challenge. Last year he was knocked out in his first heat, so he'll be looking to go one better today.
I've not actually won a title through to the semis yet, so I think it's probably, by the law of averages, it should be mine now.
Ben the Gentleman Roberts is one of Europe's best live action players. He's focused, he's feared. He is a player to watch out for when the action hots up tonight.
It's a game that I love, and I've played it all my life, and winning is everything to me, although over a short time, winning and losing has the same meaning to me.
Primary prism in play. The yellow chips worth 1,000, blues are 2, reds 5K apiece. 100,000 in the starting stacks and 600,000 on the table. Joined with Anthony Hardy, the bookie, and bookie. It's a nice table. Do you expect it to be sort of a fast or slow kind of action early on? Who's going to be the aggressor?
I think Ben Roberts will be the aggressor. You've got a couple other players here. You have Willie Martin. He's done very well recently in a couple of big EPT events.
Well, he's a guy in form, isn't he? And I mean, form is huge. I know he had that recent result in the Irish Open. Not a tough, tough tournament.
Pass.
Also, you've got Pippa Flanders. I mean, she was a champion the year before last. So,
Cool.
And you know Pippa her game pretty well, don't you? Because I think when she won, you were in her opening heat a couple of years ago. She's tough, isn't she?
She is tough, yeah. She absolutely demolished that heat. Incredible, really.
The three-way action here, and
Check. Check.
I believe it's been checked around to Simon Craig. Now he's got
5,000.
the sevens, but Gassan has a better kicker. And Flanders, who just checked the ace-king there in the big blind, now gets away from it.
Yeah, surprised Pippa didn't raise there.
El Haas, of course, he did very well in the European. Now they got the same hand, full house. but he did very well in the European Open, coming second to Andrew Feldman, and got into the turbo rounds. So he's starting to get a little familiarity with the format.
Yeah, it just takes a little bit of getting used to. Once you find your feet, it's fine.
8,000.
8,000.
You get the feeling this one is just going to get split up. Obviously, an 8 or jack on the river would produce something different, but it looks like El Haas means to check and call, and can't blame him.
Jack.
No, he's
Seven.
a split top.
Turn him over, same hand, chop the pot, and I think both players will be satisfied with that result.
I'm not sure if you had the two.
Nice warm up.
I wasn't sure if you had the two.
And not a bad start for Trigger either. Just getting their feet wet.
Yeah.
All that to get 1,000 each.
That's it now, yeah.
No, I wanted
You
a
know,
call
the
actually.
Bookmakers installed Ben
Disappointed
Roberts as
me.
second
This is
favorite
why
in
we're
this
not
whole
friends anymore.
tournament. And
Sure, we'll make up.
that's just the kind of reputation he has in the poker world, isn't it? He's under the radar, but everybody knows how good he is.
I call.
Yeah, he's got a fantastic all-round game, Ben.
Pass.
Here comes a Haase.
Call.
Maybe we'll see some flops here.
Call.
I think that's a loose call, or is it
Oh,
worth seeing a flop?
I think he's called for the value there, Jesse.
No raise.
4 ways here. 8,000 into Kitty. Nobody's got the ace. Guess Craig might bet at this. 2 pair.
Check.
Check.
Check. Check. Check.
Well, it's a free card. And if it comes low, it's come big.
Well, Willie Martin's hit a queen here.
How should he play it? Bet out?
I'd have a little swallow at this.
6,000.
You're itching to bet,
6,000.
aren't you?
Pass.
Haase says, I saw you move your
Pass.
trigger finger. And Martin's got a decision here. I mean,
Yeah, he's got to decide now whether Craig was trap checking with the ace or he has got a 9.
Call.
a nice call. I think a lot of people would have passed there thinking that Craig's bound to have the ace. Is he just going to look and see what happens on the river?
Yeah, Willie's very difficult to get off a hand.
I'd love it to go check, check. Maybe stick a little blocking bet in there. Look at Simon Craig. He's full of fiddling with his chips. I think he wants to check as much as...
Yeah.
No?
Well, he's going to get called.
10,000.
It's a big old bet.
Yeah, he's going to get called. Willie will call this.
Just on the price, or just the fact
Well,
that
he's called the last bet, Jesse. You know, if he doesn't put him on an ace, why call the last bet?
it's not a huge bet, but you never want to do your chips too early, and Martin's going to have a real think about this.
Pass.
You're thinking maybe he doesn't have the form line on trigger, or is trigger just showing a new form to his game?
Well, I just think that he feels that, you know, trigger 5-2 bullets, and perhaps he has got the ace.
Ben Roberts
Are you going to
has
defend now?
yet to move a chip.
Are you gonna
Okay,
go?
yeah, I
Do you
promise.
think he wants a little bit of information on these players first? He's in the big blind now.
Well, I would imagine what Ben's doing is creating a very
Pass.
tight image for the first 2 levels, and then he'll be making
I'm
some
playing
plays.
defense, it gave me some.